Hey guys, before we start this video, I just want to say Prolynx gave us these as a test. He wanted us to, well, he modified ours, our traction bars, to be tested. So Rick had trouble getting them and they got hung up and tied up for a few weeks in customs. So he couldn't get them in quick enough. So we only got to run a couple days with them. They are a noticeable difference with them. Very happy with how they perform. So it looks like something that'll probably stay on. And from what Rick was telling us at prolynx, they'll be available for the 21-22 season. So this fall you'll be able to order them. And if you want that extra traction, if you're on a lot of icy frozen ground, this gives you that extra added bite into the ground. And if you don't need that extra bite, you just remove them, put them in safekeeping. You need them on again, you put them back on. So it's easy as that. Anyway, just go and enjoy this video. Thanks, guys. Good morning, everyone. Well, I told you in the last video we were getting some prototypes. Prolynx traction bars wants us to test, and I'll show you here. These are them. Here you go. It is a carbide stud. We are running a stud now. We are doing eight per track. So that gives, it should be every third one, and then this is where you do every fourth one, and this is where it gets you got to do every third on the last couple just to keep that spacing right. But these are, it's late in the season to get them. We're frozen the next couple days, so we get to test them pretty good. He was waiting. They take a long time to order, and he finally got in a test set, so he wanted us to throw them on. And there you go. They can be removed, so we'll see how this goes and how well they hold up. This is the first set of these ever with the removable ones. So like I said, we're putting them on. These are the old cleats. If you don't need them, you just unbolt them and take them off. It's as easy as that, and then you can carry on with the your rest of your, you know, if you're just in mud and you want that extra traction, there's no need to have those on. You can take them off. For us, we're frozen ground and a bit of ice. The frozen ground is kind of disappearing right now, but we got a couple days to test. So we're going to test them, see what they do, see what they last. Forestry is probably one of the hardest things on equipment like this. We're running, you can see the wood we got up if you haven't seen my previous video, but we're running in the bush, we're running over tops, we're running over stumps. We don't throw tracks. I know people are gonna ask, that's what happens when you run these traction bars. You do not throw tracks. Also, I just want to give a heads up, this is a patented design. I recommend not trying to copy them. All right, so I'll show you how easy these go on. I got my GoPro set up, and I'll show you how quick they go on. Once you've had them on and the paint gets worn off and they've seated, they go on a heck of a lot easier. So I can do this by myself, no problem. So I'll start the camera down here and you'll see how this goes. So, make sure she's clean. Get them started. Done. Move you up here. You can watch this one. Let's see. There you go. just like that. Done. We'll take a look. Just like that, you can see they stick up. You need that so you can get that extra traction. But let's see, he spun her around. Let's see if we can tell where they've right here, right there. You can see how much they, well, it's probably hard to see in the camera, but I'll get some more running with these, but they'll work. This ground is right frozen, so help bite in. These work awesome on ice. If you go to the prolynx traction bar or prolynx.ca, on their site, he's got his Bobcat with these similar to this. He calls them shredders, and he's pulling a payloader, and in another video he's pulling a loaded truck around on pure ice, no problem. And you can see how much they are biting in. So he's already kind of tested a similar idea to this. The carbides do not break off, or he says they don't. We'll find out what happens, but I'm fairly confident in him. They're running on probably a little bit more gravel than us, so they haven't broken them off. So we'll see how this goes, but stay tuned. We'll get some more. Alright guys, you'll see I wrestled with this log a little bit. I made some mistakes. You know, I could have had that boom down a little bit lower and curled that grapple back a bit more. But hey, when you're in the cab, things seem a little bit different, or the seam's low enough, and you realize, I guess, you know, used to pulling firewood all the time, everything comes out easier. This is a bigger tree, so I wrestle with it a little bit here, but in the end I win. But you'll see here these traction bars working. Now these do have the carbides in them here, and you see I'm still like, doesn't want to quite come. I'm tipping the machine a bit, and the tracks are spinning a bit. The ground isn't frozen here, and you'll see I just kind of had enough of it, and I give it a good run right here. And you watch, I'll spin a little bit here, and I'll dig down a bit. It doesn't want to move, and I just curl that grapple back, and those traction bars hold me right there, which that's what I love. It doesn't pull the machine forward. Everything comes with it. And this trail, once I get on this trail, you'll see here, I'm just getting on it, and once I'm on that, these traction bars and those carbide tips, they bite right into this frozen ground, and it didn't stand a chance. Like, I won at this point once I got on that trail. I'm amazed at how well these work, and super happy with them. It doesn't seem like a lot, you know, only having 8 of them done, but it makes a huge difference. I got more stuff coming up here, so I'm playing around in the yard, so it's coming up next. Hope you guys enjoy that too. right, guys. So you saw that short little clip of me running on the pulling that one tree down. Now, you can see the difference. I was on. It was the ground was insulated with the snow. You could see me real biting in, and the butt end of the machine coming up. It was a tough pull. I was pulling it across the creek. Anyway, that happens. That's the way it goes. Curl the bucket back, and you basically work your way back. Once I got on the main skid trail that was frozen, these bit right in. I couldn't believe how well it grabbed that and pulled that out. And now that was once I was on the main trail. Without these cleats, without those carbide picks, studs, I probably would have been fighting it. I probably wouldn't even have got it out without cleats. Yeah, it would have been a problem. Probably would have had to go across the creek, top it, and then go back around and clean it up off the trail and stuff. So it would have been a lot more work. Real happy with this. I can tell the difference. I ran it one day and the boss ran it the other day. So we got 2 days on it, like I was saying earlier. They worked great. They really bit in, and you can really tell that little bit. I shouldn't say a little bit. It gives you a lot more traction, but man, it makes a difference. And you can see it's dirt, but there's, big chunks of gravel in here. And you can probably tell, like, you get running over gravel, you get these white marks that's biting in, and it has done absolutely zero damage to them. I am very impressed. They'll be available 21-22 season. He doesn't have enough to be able to do it. So these are fully removable. Like I said, you pop them off, you can unscrew them and put them on as you please, so you don't actually have to have 16 extra cleats. There's no need to have that extra cost other than just in the carbide bits. And if you happen to lose one or bust one, break a bolt or something, you can just replace just one. It's not a big deal. Again, super happy with this set. And give Rick a call at prolynx. There you go, right there. Prolynx traction bars. Go and check them out. I have lots of videos on my YouTube channel, and you can go and check some of those videos are on his. Plus, he has his own stuff. So these work awesome. I can't say enough good things about them. And you can see this is from having studs. The previous owner to this machine had studs in it. We got it. I think it only had 800 hours on it. You can see where they had them. And these tracks are about done. There's, I want to say 1,200 hours on this machine now, so they're getting a bit tired. But yeah, go and check them out. Hope you guys all enjoyed this. We will be going back in the mud with these, I think. So I gotta give them a good try in the mud as well. I know they work. I know how they handle in the snow and stuff, so I know that won't be an issue for them. But anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.